What's good, locals? Welcome back to the Local Podcast. This is episode 70. You can find us on YouTube, Audioboom, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Store. That one app that you guys know about that we don't. You have me, Carlos Perez, and my good friend Josh. Give him a what up.
Oh, what's up, guys?
The show where we talk about video games, anime, movies, TV shows, pretty much anything that interests us. And we're back for another episode. What did we take? Like a week off? Maybe 2 weeks off? I'm not sure. Or maybe not even a week off. We recorded last week, right?
Let me scroll up. Like
It's
2
honestly
weeks.
been
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because last time we recorded was July 31st. It's the 14th today.
Yeah, you're right. All right, cool. Yeah, it's been a long 2 weeks or just a long week that made me forget. But anyways, yeah, man. How we usually start this thing? What you been up to?
Just work. I haven't done the trail lately because Robert's been flaking on me. So I'm
As you
probably
can see, he's not here either.
True.
Him or Mike. Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna start doing it solo from now on. In all honesty,
The trail.
yeah, I'd go hiking during the week. Running on it, but I don't like doing it over the week either because the trail's like empty, and it just doesn't feel right when there's like nobody there. I'm like, damn, when's this mountain lion gonna show up? Because no one's there.
Yeah.
But I haven't been doing the loop either lately. I'm probably gonna end up doing it solo tomorrow. Honestly,
Okay, cool. Sunday after church. Get it?
Unless you want to come with.
Yeah, from Texas.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that before we started recording. Let's see. There's that. I'm almost done with A Realm Reborn and Final Fantasy 14, which is the first expansion. Oh, it's not even expansion; it's just the base game. So I'm almost at Heaven's Sword. Let's see.
How long is that taking you? Like hour-wise?
Hour-wise?
To do... Nah, I would say even do everything. Not everything, but like for you. Like how long has it been taking you?
For me, well, I've paid for... It's taken me like 2 months with the amount of time I've had. Yeah, there's a lot of content. And
no grind?
No grind.
It's
not grindy at all.
That's cool.
And like there are certain sections, if you switch jobs midway through leveling your first job, you will feel a little bit of a grind because you're missing out on XP from the main story quest because you're not getting that anymore because now you're starting fresh from a new job. So you got to work your level up to where the main story quest level is pretty much. But even then, it's not that bad because there's like a catch-up system if you switch jobs. So if there's more than a 10 level gap, you get like bonus EXP. I forgot what the exact number is, but let's say it's like 50%. It's huge. Just know that's a huge EXP boost.
Yeah.
To whatever your highest level is. And then once you're within 10 levels of your highest leveled job, your EXP boost from the job you're playing is cut in half up until you hit the same exact level as your highest level job. So they want you to catch up to where you are. They don't want you to grind out the game because they want you to have fun. They don't want you to waste your time grinding away at levels, honestly, because you're like, no one likes to spend a bunch of hours grinding, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah, most definitely.
So you can do that as well. But let's see what else. I went to round 1 for the first time since COVID as well.
What?
Last weekend. No, last weekend I went with Sujilan and one of our other friends also named Robert. They called me and I was like, you know what? It's been like 2 years. And so I went.
Damn. Yeah. Well, how are the claw machines? You already know. How are the claws?
No, I went to the claw machines because I was like, you know what? I never played the claw machines. I'm going to go play some claw machines. So I went and I looked. There was nothing good in any of them.
Oh, like, really?
Yeah, like you wouldn't even have wanted to play the claw machines. There wasn't anything good in them.
Damn.
And I know those are your favorite.
Hell yeah. because you know I'm good.
Yeah, you are
Um,
good. You are really good.
How packed was it? Because I seen a TikTok and they fucking posted round one, and I seen another TikTok, like probably like a few days later, saying like,
Uh-huh.
"Damn, y'all ruined everything," and they showed the line for the same exact round one we go to, and it was
Oh my
packed as
gosh.
hell, dude. Like you know how there's that mall entrance right next to it when you're outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it was past that. Like, not going into the mall,
line?
it was outside.
The line
wrapping
to
around
get
that
inside,
building.
there was a queue to get in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, when we went, it was like a normal day, like when any other day when we would go. It was like, just average. It wasn't packed or anything. But
That's
it was
cool.
but it was also a Friday night, and we went in at this around the time they start checking IDs already.
Hmm.
And they start kicking out all the kids and stuff.
Yeah, fuck them kids. Nah.
Honestly, it's so weird though when you walk in round one and you see kids, because there are kids games, but that section is so small though.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a lot of new games there too that I've never seen before.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah,
How are
like
they
rhythm
keeping
games.
it clean though with the COVID stuff, or are they just not cleaning it at all?
The machines are usually clean in round one to begin with anyways. They're not sticky or anything normally,
Yeah.
or even before COVID, but they just have hand sanitizer stations everywhere. So like after you're done like playing with whatever arcade game, there's there's at least one hand sanitizer station within line of sight.
That's cool.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think they're not doing anything too different outside of hand sanitizer like everywhere.
I probably still wouldn't play a game without any gloves, honestly.
Are you for real?
Yeah, like I would probably walk in with some gloves, and then after I play a game, I'm cleaning my glove hands with hand sanitizer so I could go play another game.
Oh my gosh, are you for
Like,
real?
I would be that extra, yeah, high key.
Oh, okay,
I mean,
okay.
even here at work right now, there's like so many people that, I mean, honestly, I could probably say out of 1,000 people, I see like 6 people wearing a mask. And I doubt everyone's vaccinated whatsoever.
Yeah, and like only like half the people at round one wear masks, honestly. Like they say you have to wear one when you go in, but like no one enforces it, so no one cares,
But even at that, like it's still an issue. Like I go to the bathroom, I see guys just walk out, like don't even wash their hands, nothing. So I'm like, fuck, we're still doing this? Like,
True.
like fuck, you would think after you use the bathroom you would wash your hands, but no.
Yeah.
I could probably say like probably 50% of the people that go in the bathroom to wash their hands after at work.
And the gloves, you're gonna be that person who's wearing gloves because they don't want to get germs on their hands, but then touches their face with the glove.
No, I'll take my hand out.
No, but the gloves are a little. I don't feel like you need the gloves because you're not gonna get sick because you touched germs, because like otherwise you'd always get sick that way. But like
I
as
just
long
want to
as,
be safe because I'm still not vaccinated either.
well, neither am I, but I don't plan on getting it either. But
I mean,
like,
I'm not against it, nor am I like for it. I'm just whatever's. I mean, but we're not. That's a conversation for something else.
Yeah, it's a completely different conversation.
Yeah.
But like you don't need the gloves as long as you like. Okay, so let's say you wear the gloves, right? You're not touching your face anyways, right?
Yeah.
So you don't need the gloves anyways because to begin with, you're not going to touch your face anyways, and I'm pretty sure you're going to sanitize before you do anything like eating or anything that like involves your hands a lot, right?
No, because the hand sanitizer gets in my food, and then it makes my food taste funny.
My god!
No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, you're gonna wash your hands before you do any like eating, or like you're gonna touch something. That's gonna get close to your face anyway. So like, I don't really see the point in the gloves.
For sure, but yeah, round one sounds fun until they get better claw machines.
Yeah, well, not the machines, just stuff in the machines.
Oh yeah. The claw machines, yeah, keep them the same because I'm already good at them.
Yeah, like,
But
by the time you win something, you pretty much get your value out of whatever plushie you get. Like, you don't spend too much on whatever's inside, honestly. And if you can spend around the same amount to win what's inside as what's inside would cost, you're doing good. You're doing really good.
Like, I know I'm talking about like I'm gloating that I'm good at the claw machines, but high key, like I could say that like I could at least back that fact up. You know what I
Oh
mean?
heck yeah! Like if
Because like to be fair, like I always, no joke, when I was going to round one frequently, I was dropping probably like $100 on my card, like
but you'd come
for
out
the claws,
with
and I would come out
$100
with
worth
like,
of plushies though.
yeah, I would leave with like no more, for sure. Like the least I would probably leave with is like 10 plushies,
Heck
and the
yeah.
most I've ever left with is probably like 25.
Mhm.
And me, Glass, and Damien, we went to round one time, dude.
Oh,
I could
know.
literally say we left with like 3 trash bags, and we had probably like 75 items like total.
I know you tell me
That's
that
probably-
story all the time.
That's probably over exaggerating. There is a picture of all the shit we won on Damien's car. So, but yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, like if there's like a $20 plushie in a claw machine, this guy doesn't need any more than $20 to get what's inside. Maybe sometimes if it's a little bit harder, you'll go a little bit over,
Yeah.
but he definitely gets his money's worth every time you win something from a claw machine.
And still to this day, Josh got me when we went to round one. I was like, Josh, we're gonna fill up your truck with plushies. And ever since that day, that Christmas, he got me I think it was Christmas. He got me
2 years ago.
he got me a guy playing the claw, like kind of like anime cartoon style, playing the claw machine, and I was like, fuck, this is like an exact representation of me at round one. And it's my favorite shirt to this day.
It's such a clean shirt too.
Yeah, it's awesome. I
solid.
love that shit.
But yeah,
That's probably like one of my favorite like gifts, because it was unexpected, surprising, and like it was like, oh well, this is cool. Like I would have never seen that coming. Here, Carlos, here's a claw machine shirt. You know, like that was really cool.
who needs
my
arcade
favorite
games when you got claw machines?
Definitely. But what else? You haven't been playing nothing new?
No.
Did you try that Back for Blood?
No, I didn't try that one. No, just
I think it's still open beta right now.
for real.
Yeah, on Steam, I believe.
What is Back for Blood? I honestly, I remember we talked about it on the last podcast, and I did watch a video, but I don't remember.
Back for Blood is from the creators of Left 4 Dead. So this is not a spin-off, but it is Left 4 Dead 3 without being called Left 4 Dead 3 and without being in the same universe.
Oh, okay. So it's basically a different universe, but the same concept.
Yeah, but
Okay,
a little
makes
bit
sense.
like they added a couple of new stuff into it. I never played the Left 4 Dead series. This is my first one, but all right. I guess
No.
I mean if you're done, I'll go into it to what I've been doing.
And I was just gonna mention out like World War Z is like modeled after Left 4 Dead, and I feel like I like that one a lot better. Have you ever played
World War
that? You
Z.
played that one? You remember, right? I think you play
Fucking
with
barely. I played
Jason,
one game with
Danny,
you
and I.
guys.
No,
Because
you played
the
more than-
multiplayer doesn't still work.
Oh no! That was in the very, very beginning. I remember that. Yeah, and
Yeah, but dude, yeah, at the very beginning, and then we tried playing, and I still could. That's why I never played it. It still was broken.
Oh
Even
my
after
gosh.
for so long, I tried joining you guys. It wouldn't let me join.
because it was like it wasn't an indie game per se, but it was developed by like a small group of people, pretty much.
Yeah, and I mean, we didn't play one game. We probably played like 6 games that day.
Mhm.
But after that day, we tried playing again the next day. I could not get into the lobby.
Yeah, it wouldn't let us. I remember it wouldn't let us connect with each other for some reason.
Yeah. So then I literally uninstalled it and wish I got my money back. Thanks, Evan.
But what about you? What have you been up to?
So yeah, I came back to work, but nothing interesting here, really. Back to Texas. But other than that, I think the only thing interesting was on my time off. I think that's how long we haven't recorded. Oh no, I talked about going to Disneyland on the last episode, right?
Yeah. Last episode? No, because
Yeah.
you didn't go to Disneyland yet when we recorded last.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So I could just talk about my vacation then.
Yeah, because
So-
you went to Disneyland the weekend after the recording, I think.
Oh
something
yeah,
like
you're
that.
right. You're right. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I went to Disneyland. Disneyland was cool. It was packed, hella packed. I would say it wasn't as packed before COVID because when I went, the longest ride I waited for was probably an hour and 10 minutes. Everything else was like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes,
Oh my gosh.
45. Yeah, so
Never in my life has a line been that short for me in like the 2 or 3 times I've ever been to Disneyland.
yeah, dude, it was crazy, but no joke. I don't know if they're enforcing the mask, but I would probably say like 80% of people weren't wearing a mask. And yeah, it was pretty chill. It was hot.
Oh
But
yeah, it has been hot lately.
Other than that, I wanted to get on the new Spider-Man ride. Didn't get to, but I did get to go on the new Star Wars ride, Rise of the Resistance. It's pretty new, but it's not that new if you went on it before COVID. But yeah, that ride is really dope. I would probably say it's the coolest ride at Disneyland.
Yeah,
Like it's not an extreme roller coaster. If I were to describe it, I would say it's kind of like the Transformers ride at Universal Studios. But
oh, so where you go from like one section to another and it's just a screen? Man.
It's not a screen though. It's like actual like figures and stuff and people walking around.
The animatronics?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but like, you know how you're going from side to side in Transformers? Well, this one is like, you go to side, it picks you up in an elevator, you're on a new level, side to side, and like, it's crazy, dude.
Would you say it's more like the Harry Potter world ride then?
No. I would say it's like, no. Because that one, you're kind of like on a tram, like on a hook. Like, if I were to compare anything to Harry Potter, I would say the Haunted Mansion is kind of like Harry Potter.
Okay.
Except for you're not on a hook, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, the Star Wars ride was really cool. I would probably say it's the coolest ride there. Only gripe that I have, but it's pretty much myself that makes me feel this way. It's part of the new Star Wars that Disney created, and I don't like that era of Star Wars. Episodes 7, 8, and 9.
I don't think anyone likes them. I think
there's people out there.
Okay, yeah,
that stand by them.
But I think the general like the majority of people don't like them. I know there's a small group of people that do though. Like, and then I know people generally only like the first one that Disney made, and then they don't like the other ones. If I'm not mistaken.
But other than that, yeah, it was a really cool ride. If I could literally get over that part myself. But other than that, yeah, it's a really cool ride. Only thing that sucks about it is that the Spider-Man ride and Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, since they're brand new and everyone wants to get on them, you have to get in a queue, and they only allow queue times at 7 in the morning and 12 in the afternoon.
Oh my gosh, they must get so many people then.
Yes, so I wanted to get there early, get on the Spider-Man ride. It didn't happen. So once 12 o'clock came, it was me, my brother, my sister, and my girlfriend. And so I was like, okay, everyone, give me your tickets so we could get in groups, get the app, do this, do that. So once 12 o'clock happens, we all try to get in the queue for Star Wars because
it maxed out.
I never. Yeah, dude, they max out
instantly.
Yeah, dude.
Man.
Like at 12:01, like that's it. No more people could get in.
It's like trying to get a graphics card on release.
No, this was easier. So pretty much, once the queue happened, I just signed us in. I was like, okay, we're all in. Cool. It said that we were group like 541, and
gosh.
And they're on group 120 right now. This is 12 in the afternoon. We didn't get on the ride till like 6:30 at night.
Damn.
So we pretty much waited 6 hours and 30 minutes to get on the ride. At
least you're not in an actual line and you're able to go do other things.
Yeah, that was the benefit, you know, like, we just come back at 6:30. Kind of like Fast Pass. That's another thing though.
Did they change it?
Disneyland got rid of Fast Pass. That is not a thing anymore.
I heard about that everywhere when they did that. Isn't it now a thing where you have to pay for it now, or like some kind of exclusive thing if you get something? No,
there's nothing.
Deb, they must have gotten rid of it because they like. What do you think, they get more people or something now, so they had to get rid of it or something?
I don't really know, but to be fair, Disneyland doesn't really need a fast pass if they're going to be limiting people like that. Because like I said, the longest ride was 1 hour and 10 minutes, and it was for cars. And that ride is always fucking long. The line, you know?
Yeah.
That is like, that's the only line I know that is longer than 3 hours on a regular day pre-COVID. But, and even when FastPass was available, that FastPass for the ride cars was sold out for the entire day every single time I went pre-COVID.
So you had to go in the morning, like as soon as they opened, and get your FastPass ready?
Yes, it was ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. And you saying like the lines are longer now than they ever were before?
No. I was saying they're longer pre-COVID. But when I went, since they're limiting the amount of people can get in. So, I mean, that's cool. And it was weird because when I was in line, I was saying to them, I was like, high key, I don't think I come back like unless they bring back the annual pass. And literally like
they got 4 days later. Too. That's right.
Yeah, 4 days later they finally announced that they're bringing back the annual pass in like, I believe 11 days from now.
Did they get rid of it because they weren't sure if they were going to shut down with COVID or something? Or did they just get rid of it for a different reason?
I'm pretty sure they got rid of it because they have to make new rules for it because of COVID now.
Oh, yeah.
Because now, I mean, they changed a couple of things. I don't know how it really works, but I know that the annual pass, you still have to reserve the day you want to go.
Yeah, a lot of places you got to do that now, right?
Yeah, so obviously the highest paid annual pass, you get to pick any day you want, but
no blackout dates.
It could still be at the point where, I want to go on my birthday. It's next week. You check, and you can't go. It's packed. You know, it's already full reservations.
You got to do it a month in advance or something? 2 months?
I don't know. It hasn't been officially like released yet until the 25th of August.
They're not doing it yet. They're going to do it.
Yeah, so they already showed the tiers and stuff, but yeah, I still don't know if I would want to get it again. I would probably get it next year, if anything.
I wouldn't do it until they got rid of the reservation thing, because I know a lot of people who get the pass will go in the evenings when it's not as packed, because like a lot of people are like watching the shows or like doing like the other like attraction, like not ride based attractions and towards the evening. So I know people who would go in the evenings and like get on all their favorite rides like and not wait any more than like 10-15 minutes because everyone else is doing other things.
Yeah, like when I had my pass, I would honestly not be there for more than 4 hours. Like, if anything, it was probably because I was in a long line. But yeah, I would probably go for just like, or maybe even half the day. But we spent the whole day there, and I was like, I'm never going to buy another Disneyland ticket to go the entire day. My feet hurt, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, other than that, yeah, it was Disneyland was really cool. I really enjoyed it. But other than that, yeah, I think, I'm trying to think, where else did I go? I feel like I went somewhere else. Oh, I got to skate with Phoenix. That was cool when he came back for a couple of days. Got to see him. I beat Sekiro. Sekiro was freaking fantastic. I love the ending.
So now you're going to play Final Fantasy? You said you were going to play it when you beat Sekiro.
No, I cleared my backlog. I ain't playing no MMO. I wish I could.
Just try it out. Play till 30. If you play till level 30, that you'll get to level 30 quick.
The thing is, I just don't. If I want to suck myself into a game, I just can't right now because I have so many other games I want to play. But I was gonna say, in Sekiro, the final boss, I've seen a lot of people say that the final boss is like cheat, like he's so unfair. But honestly, he was pretty easy. I think I beat him like I don't know. I don't know how many tries. I know it was a couple, like a lot, but not for sure no more than 25 tries.
25 tries.
But yeah, it was really cool. I really enjoyed Sekiro. Give it like a solid 9 out of 10 in my opinion.
With all the side stuff? You did all the side stuff too?
Yeah,
there's side stuff, right?
Yeah, there's side bosses. Yeah. But
dang.
Yeah.
How many hours did you think it took to complete?
I could check on my PlayStation. I think I probably have like 24 hours into it.
24?
But
it's not that bad.
Yeah, but probably it's not a long game, dude. It's really short. But
what, just story wise or 100%? It's not that long.
100% it's not that long. Still. Like you just like the only thing that's going to take your time is if you're good or not, honestly.
But I was under the impression that there was way more content on it than that. Honestly.
No, yeah, it's really short. I think there's like a 20-minute speed run.
Did you say 20? Oh, well, I guess even Dark Souls has like a speedrun like that where like there's like certain things you can do to basically just go straight to the final boss.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. But
damn.
But yeah, I beat Sekiro. I don't think I touched another game since I was home.
Gosh.
Besides Back 4 Blood, the closed beta last weekend. That was really cool. So I was playing with the homies Damien, I believe, Cryptic, and Crazed.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I think I hopped in for a few minutes to chill with you.
Yeah.
I think I was there for like 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, Back 4 Blood is pretty dope. So pretty much it's Left 4 Dead, but this time they give you perks, like a deck of cards that you could choose perks from. So I like, because you have stamina now, so while you're running or when you melee, it drains your stamina. You gotta wait for it to recharge, blah blah blah. I like to build like a high stamina deck guy, because the melee weapons, if you can find a good melee weapon, you don't need to waste your ammo. Yeah, you can just go ham with your stamina level.
Is Back 4 Blood like the same aesthetic, or are the graphics different or something?
What do you mean aesthetics?
Like the same style look, like the way the characters and the game looks? Because I don't feel like Left 4 Dead has aged very well.
No, yeah, it's more higher res. It obviously just looks like a next gen game.
Oh, okay, so it actually looks good now? Because I don't think Left 4 Dead looks good at all.
Yeah, no. Yeah, dude, this looks more appealing. Yes.
Okay, yeah, because Left 4 Dead, honestly, to me, looks like something straight out of Gary's Mod.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it ran the same engine or something.
Did it really?
Nah, I don't know. But yeah, Back 4 Blood is really dope. I really enjoyed it. I kind of didn't enjoy the multiplayer, like the PvP, where you're the zombies, the other players are the humans, and pretty much it's like King of the Hill. Who could survive longer? Well, so if it's me versus you, you're the human, I'm the monster. Once I down you and the rest of the team, that's time's up. So you can last 30 seconds. Okay. Now it's my turn. If I last more than 30 seconds, I get the point. If I don't, you get the point. And that's all it is.
Well, you what?
What were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say, well, let's be honest. No one's there to play the PvP.
Yeah, I don't know. If they could add a different game modes, like, yeah, I'll try it, but I did not have fun playing that at all, honestly. It was more like, why would I want to keep playing this? But
yeah,
other than that, I think the most appealing part is the story. You could pretty much do Act 1 in the beta, and we pretty much finished it. And it was really fun. It was really cool. But like I said, the part that makes the game feel like you're a good player is if you have a good deck, and the deck of cards you pick is kind of like your build. Like if you're playing like a roguelike, so when you die, you start all over. So the deck of cards I like to build was a stamina deck. Every single level that you clear through, you're able to choose, I believe, one card from your deck, but it's randomly chosen. Like it shows you, say you have 15 cards, it'll show you 5 cards randomly. And once you pick that card, it's not in your deck anymore, obviously. So once you finish another run, it shows you more cards, you know?
So are cards like consumed upon use or something?
No, they're permanent. Like, so if you use a card that obviously, and you end your run, like you're done, you're about to start a completely brand new run with your team, you still have those cards.
Oh, is it like a Risk of Rain kind of deal, or like
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now it makes more sense. Makes more sense now.
Yeah. So it's really cool. I really liked it. So I had a fat stamina. I joined this one online lobby, and I don't know what they did, but they kept dying and retrying. So even when you die on a run and it restarts you, you're able to pick another card. So if we start on level 1, we pick our cards, die, start all over, you're able to pick another card. So
so you keep all your cards, even though you've been failing.
Yeah, like you can still pick more cards.
It's like the game's handicap too. You're like, you keep losing, so we're gonna let you keep your stacks.
Yeah. So they lost like so many times when I joined their lobby, and there's a card that's just like permanent. Like once you run out of cards, it just gives you like 10% stamina, 10% ammo, this, that. Which one do you want? I picked 10% stamina all 9 times. Dude, they could not keep up with me. I was too fast, and I was killing all of them. I pretty much was finishing the level for all of them. That's how fast I was.
that's
I would
funny.
get to the end. It says you have to wait for your team, or like it didn't say that, but it says wait for the rest of the team to finish.
It's like
it was like crap.
It's like when you're playing like a PvP game and you like squat up right and you get the Chinese guy on your team that carries.
Yeah, definitely. But
man,
damn, what else did I play? I played Back 4 Blood, Sekiro. I didn't touch Scarlet Nexus at all because I kind of just want to wait.
Is that a good game? Because I messaged Bojingles because I saw him playing it, and I asked him if he thought it was any good, and he was like, "Yeah, it's worth." He said, and I was because I've seen gameplay and it looks good to me, but it doesn't feel enticing enough for me to pay like $60 for it. You know.
If anything, if you're on the edge of paying $60, I could see it dropping $40.
Yeah, I could see that too.
But for sure, I think I don't know if there's a demo on Steam, but there was a demo on PlayStation, and I played it, and I was like, ooh, hell yeah, this is awesome. It has like Devil May Cry combat with a big old skill tree, and it's pretty cool because you get a team of like you have your own squad, and you could use your squad's abilities. So if you have someone, like there's someone that teleports, there's a way to get his power, and you could start teleporting yourself instead of watching him teleport.
Oh, so it's like a reward system for using new people in your team. You can at one point learn their abilities.
It's not that you learn it, it's that you use it yourself.
Oh, they just have to be in your team.
Yeah, there's like a skill cooldown when you use it. So say I use it, I gotta wait like 30 seconds before I could use it again if I wanted to.
Well, that kind of makes more sense now.
But honestly, I think it's really cool. I think the combat is very flashy, and the cinematics are really cool, and they get close up in your face. So once you do like a real cool takedown, like it makes it visually stunning. Like, damn, that was sick, you know?
Yeah, there's no demo on here. I mean, I guess when you could think of it this way, there's kind of a demo on Steam because you can buy it and return it within 2 hours.
Yeah, I guess,
It's like a time trial, except if you don't. If you forget, you're screwed.
Yeah, I would honestly say, I don't know. Because I don't know if I was more hooked on the story.
Mm-hmm.
The story was interesting, but I don't know. Because you play as 2 characters. One's a boy and one's a girl. And they tell 2 completely different stories because they're on the other side of each other. Yeah. But they're on the same team. So it's kind of like, hey, you go here, and you pretty much put the stories together after you beat both their stories.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was pretty cool enough for me to pre-order and still haven't played it because I want to play it on my TV and not at the hotel.
Yes, better quality.
But other than that, yeah, I haven't been playing anything else. I started catching up on Castlevania. I'm on the final season, and man, the last episode I just watched, it was so good.
I haven't finished the last season yet. I put it down. I went through halfway through it, and then I put it down.
Yeah, Castlevania is so good. I would say season 3 is for sure my least favorite.
Yeah,
It's not
honestly,
terrible, but it's not great as the other two were.
it's because like they're doing more development. Because like you're watching the first season and they're building up to like season 2 pretty much where all the action is, and then season 2 happens. You're like, damn, and then like season 3 is like the aftermath. You know?
Yeah.
So it's slower.
Just more informational wise,
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
world development pretty much.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And story building. But I haven't finished it, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna be another season. The way people have been talking about it, right?
No, season 4 is the last thing.
Oh, season 4 is the last one. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No more after that. There's a spin-off, but it's not that it's connected, but it's I don't know how to say it, but yeah. Season 4 is the last of the Castlevania story.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, yeah, man, we could hop straight into some news because I think that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh shit, my mouse.
Oh,
okay.
Frostpunk is getting a sequel, by the way.
Oh yeah, Frostpunk 2, right?
Yeah, I'm excited for that because I love city builder games, so I'm excited to see Frostpunk 2. Honestly.
That's I remember you were playing that.
Yeah, I hope they add more like stuff to do in the sequel.
Yeah, I know one city game, but we'll wait for that until we get to the Nintendo Indie Showcase.
Okie dokes.
But other than that, yeah, we can start with the abandoned teaser that everyone is like eagerly waiting for a demo, eagerly waiting for an official trailer, but little did we didn't get anything.
Oh, that's the video I watched? A minute of literally black screen?
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about this because I thought it was pretty funny, kind of sad, but
it's a 1 minute video for a clip that only lasts about 5 seconds. Like, bruh.
Yes. So what Abandon is, it's, I believe, let me look at it. Let me see. I'm on the PlayStation blog. It says, I'm just going to read off what they say. The story. The story is centered around Jason Longfield, who wakes up in a strange forest, abandoned and not remembering how he got there. Jason soon finds out he was kidnapped and brought there for a dark purpose. Fighting for his survival, his main goal is escape. So it's just a horror game that everyone's waiting for, pretty much. They don't show much, they don't do much, nothing, but it's been a long time coming. I believe it's gonna be a PlayStation exclusive. But what's different that caught my attention that I wanted to mention this is that the abandoned teaser is from an application. I don't know if I want to call it a demo or if it's just an app, but it's got to be a demo. It's kind of like PT. PT was a playing trailer. You play the demo, and once you complete it, you got a teaser for the Silent Hill game that was supposed to come out. But what this is doing is that since it's being developed for PlayStation, they're using PlayStation 5 hardware. So they're showing you in-game development for in-game to see how it's running. So there's a section, like a top section for teaser trailers, and there's a bottom section for playable content, I believe. You're watching it firsthand on the PlayStation 5 hardware. Okay. You're not watching it in video, like video file, or listening to MP4. You're listening it directly from the PlayStation 5 hardware. Yeah. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I get it.
So I thought that was pretty interesting because I think that's cool, you know, like you actually watching it directly using the hardware that it's being made from. You know what I mean? Yeah,
because like a lot of the times like they play like they're really fancy trailers and you're like, well, it looks good here, but how is it going to look on release? Kind of deal.
Yes, so you actually see it firsthand from that stuff. But I thought it was pretty cool. It's a horror game. Everyone's comparing it to PT. Apparently Hideo Kojima is part of it, but that's what everyone's speculating, that this is the PT that we were supposed to get, and Hideo Kojima has a hand in it, but it's not official. I believe he's denied it, but everyone thinks he's just a fake denial.
Oh my gosh. But he's in his office like, I don't know what these guys are thinking. I'm literally not part of this development.
But yeah, I thought that was I thought it was pretty cool. But other than that, yeah, there is literally little to no information about this game, other than it's a PlayStation exclusive, I believe. But I mean, that's all. I thought that was pretty cool. What did you? I mean, that's all you.
I have low expectations for all horror games because it's really hard to make a good horror game. In all honesty.
Yeah, you gotta hit the right marks. I mean, for sure, I like horror games more than horror movies.
Yes, horror. Yeah, horror movies are completely different.
You know, it'd be cool if you could like rent out a movie theater.
You can.
Oh well, yes, but hear me out. Rent out a movie theater, sell tickets to play a horror game if you want to be scared for the people. Like everyone's in the audience, and you're just in like the film room with your controller playing like a scary game in front of an audience.
Oh my gosh.
You know, like dude, imagine doing that for PT.
No.
Oh my
gosh. No, what's it called? One of my friends, Suchilan, the guy I went to round one with, right? He works at the Edwards movie. Is it the AMC?
The one in the Montclair Mall?
Yeah, he works in the AMC, right?
Okay, AMC. Yeah.
Is it the AMC or is it the Edwards?
Yeah, AMC.
Which one has a bar? It's the AMC.
It's
right?
what?
The AMC has a bar. The AMC has a bar.
Oh,
yeah.
a bar. Bar.
Because he's also the bartender as well.
Yeah.
He convinced the manager to let them use one of the rooms that they usually haven't been using lately, and they hooked up a Switch. And lately, he said they've been playing Smash Ultimate in the movie theater. Yeah.
That's cool. Now we gotta play some Mario Kart, Mario Party.
I should ask him. I should be like, how much is it to rent this room and just hook up a Switch?
I remember I saw prices. It was like $20 or something
to rent out a room for $20 a person. For how long though?
I think like an hour or so.
It's $20 an hour per person.
Something I forgot. I know Harkins does it also, but yeah, I thought that was like, I don't know. That idea sounds pretty cool, don't you think? Like,
it is
if you could
dope.
rent out a movie theater like every Saturday for 4 Saturdays just to play a horror game, and like the people like pay to come and see it. You know what I mean? I think that'd be pretty cool.
But what horror game is actually good entertainment value to watch?
I would say PT, a Resident Evil game, Dead Space, Until Dawn.
Okay.
Damn, I don't know.
I feel like with the exception of PT, I feel like a lot of those games require commentary though from the person playing. You know.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of no dialogue and a lot of walking around.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, for Resident. I mean, Resident Evil 8 is pretty short, honestly.
That's Village, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen gameplay of it. It is pretty short.
Yeah.
I haven't played
what
it.
Else is, what
I
else
don't plan
is
on playing
another?
it.
What's another scary game? The Evil Within. That one's good.
Yeah. The Evil Within is more of a thriller, though.
Yeah, it's not scary. Yeah,
it's not horrifying. And it's not good entertainment value to watch either.
Yeah,
because it's a lot of crouch here, assassinate enemy, crouch this way, assassinate enemy.
Damn, I don't know. But I think that idea is pretty cool.
I mean, maybe,
or even storytelling games would be pretty cool. I mean, depending on the game. I was gonna say God of War, but honestly, I don't think watching God of War is like cinematically cool, in my opinion, or the story wise, telling the story wise through a movie.
You would need a game that has like really good cinematic value. And that's rough.
Yeah. Like you have to hit that cinematic value and storytelling.
I know
to keep the people interested.
Now, I know there's a few games that are like that, but I can't think of them right now.
I would say The Last of Us, but there's a lot of walking in Last of Us.
Yeah, there's
a lot of walking. The story is there. Definitely the story
solid
is there.
Story.
Yeah. But let me see. If you want people throwing popcorn at the screen, The Last of Us 2.
Man, I'd have to open up my Steam. I just closed it again.
Yeah, for sure you can't do Sekiro.
That's too much combat. You want story. You need a
Damn.
single player game, definitely.
Well, that's a pretty cool idea. We should try something.
Yeah,
like
that would be dope. I'd be down to do that if you set something up.
But I mean, we could move on. We went on a tangent.
Yeah. Back to Indie World. Or Abandoned, or we were talking about Abandoned, and then we went on tangent.
Yeah. So, all right. The next thing on the list we got is Rip Out is coming to Steam 2022. I don't know if it's coming out to any other consoles, but this game looks freaking awesome. It looks literally just a mixture of GTFO and Doom mixed together.
I saw a lot of Dead Space in there. Honestly, I thought of Dead Space immediately.
Yeah, with those aliens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a co-op horror experience. It's it's literally like GTFO. You're escaping to get out.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it looked freaking awesome. I can't wait for this. I'm definitely gonna cop this, but I want to see if maybe we get like me, you, Danny, Jason, or Rafi, whoever, Kaz, doesn't matter. But yeah, this game looks freaking awesome.
Yeah, I'd be down to give it a try.
Yeah, if you don't know, GTFO, pretty much it's. I wouldn't say it's like Left 4 Dead, but the idea is to do tasks while you go down into the depths of, I wouldn't even say hell. It's just like into the depths of a cave, and there's like weird, creepy monsters in there.
Yeah, but like the concept is you like these prisoners, and then like because you're like a prisoner, they send you into deep down into like this research facility with where like basically something went wrong, and there's like failed experiments and these creatures in this like research laboratory, right? And then like you have to like go like retrieve something from the laboratory without dying pretty much, and you have to get out, right?
Yeah,
it's
basically pretty much.
It's so hard though.
But Rip Out is really cool. They have like this one thing that they showed off a lot. I feel like it's the only thing they showed off, but pretty much there's like this little alien dog that like you could use to attack other creatures. And I was like, that's the only thing you needed to show me, and that's all you showed me. I'm fucking in. You know what I mean?
You're like, I'm sold.
Yes, give me baby peanut.
Baby peanut.
But yeah, Rip Out coming 2022 for Steam.
It feels like so long.
Yeah, 4 months or 5 months. Who knows in what era or what quarter 2022, but that's all it said. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it looks like they'll let it go early access, and then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks like they'll do that. GTFO is still in early access, right? Or is it 1.0?
I think it's 1.0.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's 1.0.
But yeah, Rip Out looks freaking awesome. I can't wait. Definitely already visually, it looks visually better than GTFO. It doesn't look as scary though, or not scary, but thrilling like GTFO is. Because GTFO, this looks like just like an easier version of GTFO, because GTFO is hard.
Yeah, it's very punishing for your mistakes. Yeah. Like if you don't stealth kill certain things, or like the moment you alert the enemy, you basically, it's very easy to make mistakes in that game, and you're probably given like 1 or 2 chances, because if you alert the enemies more than like 2 times, you're screwed, because if you alert the enemy more than twice, you've already depleted like most of your ammo in that game, and you still have to complete the objective and get out with whatever ammo you have left, because everything in that game is a finite resource, and finding ammo can be hard depending on the mission.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I kind of didn't like about GTFO. Not that it's just hard, it's very slow, honestly. And like, you have to be cooperative with your team, which is totally fine, but man, it is like really slow. And like you said, if you alert the enemy, you're pretty much screwed, because they punish you so bad on ammo and resources. To be fair, you could use the computer to look for where stuff is and what rooms they are in.
Oh, but they make the computer so hard to use.
Like, I don't know. It's just very like, I don't know. It's like you kind of want to be stealthy. You don't have to kill the enemy, but like even at that point, you're still gonna be crawling and waiting for them to stop breathing. Like it is really slow, and this game looks fast paced. You don't have to be stealthy if you don't want to. It doesn't matter. But visually, that's what it looks like in Rip Out. But don't get me wrong. GTFO is still a cool game to play. I just wish it was like a little bit friendlier on the ammo, I guess.
Yeah, it appeals to a very specific niche.
Yeah,
definitely.
Like, but I don't know what more to say about GTFO, but yeah, Rip Out looks awesome. GTFO is awesome. They're both good. Definitely check it out. But last on the news we got is Nintendo Indie Showcase, and
yes, sir.
I just wanted to point this out. Like in my opinion, I think Nintendo does like the best with their indie showcase, their Nintendo Directs, like anything. They get the point across of what they're gonna show, even beforehand. Like if they're like, "Hey, we're gonna talk about Mario and Mario only," it's like people are gonna be like, "Where's Breath of the Wild 2? This was the Nintendo Direct." Like if you thought that, like, come on, dude. Nintendo literally said it's just about Mario. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like when you look at other companies, like I mean, I guess Sony does do the same thing. They say what we're going to be talking about, which is cool. But sometimes they say like PlayStation exclusive, but at the end of the trailer it says coming to other consoles, which isn't. It's kind of like it's such small words to read, but Nintendo gets the point across. And with the timed exclusive, we have this indie coming out. Check it out. And it plays the trailer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about the games that we liked the most from the indie showcase, because I know you play your fair hand of indies, so I want to hear your thoughts. What did you think about this indie showcase?
Necro Baristas, The Final Pour, piques my interest.
What's that coffee game you played?
Oh, Coffee Talks?
Yes, I was like, this just looks like another version of Coffee Talk.
Yeah, I had to play that game 3 times. Although it has so many hours in it, I honestly didn't want to go through it again, but I had to get all 3 endings. So nice. I played it 3 times. And then there's this one. So Necrobarista is The Final Pour, which is basically just a visual novel, basically. So I'm going to end up getting that. And then I saw Metal Slug Tactics. I'm probably going to end up getting that too for nostalgia reasons.
Yeah, so I didn't put those 2 in the notes, not because it didn't interest me, but I didn't have a lot to say about them. But yeah, Metal Gear Slug, right? No,
Metal Slug.
Yes.
Slug.
Did you say Metal Gear?
I did say Metal Gear.
Yeah, I was like, wait, Metal Gear is a completely different game. Metal Slug.
Yeah, it's Metal Slug Tactics. It's like think of it like XCOM, I guess, but without the chance effect. It's a turn-based shooter.
So you're probably gonna hate me for this. I never played Metal Slug in my life. I've always seen it in the arcade, and I've always seen my cousins play it, and not that it didn't pique my interest, I just never like got the chance to play it or use quarters on it.
Okay. In an arcade, I will say this: Metal Slug 1 and 2 are good in arcades. 1 and 2. 3 gets a lot more difficult on certain things, and 3 in arcades starts to like cheat you out of your money in an arcade, pretty much.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, and then the rest of them after 3 also cheat you out of your money. So if you want a good Metal Slug experience, you got to play 1 and 2 in an arcade.
I think you can get Metal Slug on Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah, you can now. You could buy all of them. Like I got Metal Slug 3 on my Xbox, the original.
Damn. That's cool.
Yeah, my dad and I used to play that one all the time.
But yeah, Metal Slug Tactics, yeah, definitely that was freaking cool. I was like, ooh, I might try and get that later this year. Because it comes out this holiday too, right?
I believe so, yes. Or I think it was limited timed release. Whatever that means.
Console exclusive. So it's probably coming to PC then. But yeah, I think my favorite that I saw was, I would say probably that Toem game, the
Toem?
picture.
Oh,
the-
yeah.
So what really got appealed to me is that it's in black and white. You're pretty much this character that's a photographer, and everyone hires the photographer to take pictures of the stuff that they want. Oh, go out and go find me this bird that I'm looking for. Take a picture of the bird, bring it back, quest complete. And you're pretty much just going to worlds, different types of worlds. But it's so cool because I don't know, just it being in white and black, pretty much, not black and white and black is, I don't know, it just looked cool.
White and black,
it just,
black and white. What's the difference?
Because I don't know, when you look at the game, it's not black and white, it's white and black, really.
It's more like 50 Shades of Gray.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think that Toe-Up game was really cool. It looked visually cool.
Yeah, it looks visually. I mean, I won't play it, but I think it looks good.
Yeah. It said it was going to be a timed exclusive, so I was like, oh, I'll probably wait for it to come to PlayStation or PC or something.
Mm-hmm.
But, or I don't know, maybe
get it on your Steam Deck.
Switch. True. And one game that I was thinking about that looked pretty cool was Islands or Islanders Console Edition.
Oh, yeah. I've seen Islanders on Steam before. It doesn't pique my interest because it's the same game. It's just on Switch now, right?
I believe so. I never, this is the first time I've seen any of it, like ever heard of this game, but it just looked visually cool, like visually easy to build a city, like place it here. It doesn't go crazy into detail. So I feel like this is a good starter if I want to start doing like a Sim City building game, you know?
If a good city builder is
Castle Crashers.
No.
Castle Crashers, I mean Clash of Clans.
No, it's another indie game on, it's something, Kingdoms and Castles is pretty solid on Steam.
Never heard of that one.
It's simple, it's easy. It's just simple. You're building your city, you need enough materials so they can like not starve to death, and then Vikings come and attack your city every now and then a dragon comes too after so long. But it's very easy, but it's an indie game as well, and they're making a diplomacy update where pretty much it's going to be like an open world game where you can go and either like make peace with kingdoms or like straight up go to war with other kingdoms and take their cities. So there's definitely a big update coming, but it's been like so long because it's been like how long has it been? I want to say it's been like over a year since they said they were going to come out with that update, but they've been keeping us posted though.
That's cool. You should post a Steam link in the chat later.
Steam link? Okay.
But yeah, we can hop into some indies. I didn't ask you to take notes on your, like the ones that you wanted to talk about that I didn't have notes, but if you see something that's not on here, you could feel free to throw them in right now if you want to talk about them.
I kind of did mention the Final Pour and Metal Slug Tactics.
Just the ones? Okay.
Yeah,
all right,
just
cool,
those two.
Cool.
Those are the only ones that piqued my interest.
All right, so I have this game right here from Nintendo Indie Showcase called, what the hell is this game called? Crap. I'm not even on the Discord. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is coming to Nintendo Switch timed exclusive in 2022. I have this article that pretty much nails it on the head because I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm not good with words or explaining things. So I'm going to take this article from Polygon written by Michael McWhirter. I'm sorry,
Michael
I butchered your name. Yeah, so pretty much I'm just going to read this tiny little paragraph explaining what the game is. Developer Team Reptile is bringing Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, their graffiti skating adventure heavily inspired by Sega's Jet Set radio games, to the Nintendo Switch. The studio announced Wednesday during Nintendo's Indie World Steam that Bomb Rush Cyberpunk will be a time console exclusive for Switch when it launches in 2022. In Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, players will grind rails, paint graffiti, and avoid the law in an effort to become an all-city king.
Perfect skater game, right?
Yeah, so pretty much it's like, well, let me finish. Players will recruit a crew of playable characters along the way, pulling off tricks to beat the funky music. The game's soundtrack will feature new tunes from Hideki Naganuma, known for his work on Sega's Jet Set Radio, Sega Rally, and Yakuza franchises. So pretty much what caught my interest the most is that you could ride a skateboard, or you could just, I believe you could ride roller skates. I don't know. They're kind of just grinding on the floor, gliding through the floor.
With just their like feet. There's like no wheels or anything.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. I was like, damn, this game, like, once I saw the skateboard, I was like, okay, I'm fucking hooked. And they started running on walls, like parkouring from one billboard to another. I was like, damn, this looks dope. I'm definitely going to keep my eye on this.
Yeah, I saw. I was gonna be like, yeah, I saw it, and I was like, this is Carlos's game right here.
Yeah, hell yeah. It looked freaking awesome. But yeah, for sure. Visually, it looks kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. I kind of don't like how it looks visually.
Yeah, it's like really blocky, huh?
Yeah, but other than that, yeah, gameplay, I don't care about it if it looks visually ugly, as long as the gameplay feels bomb and the music is cool. Like, the story could be whatever's, but as long as I'm having a good time is all that matters in video games, in my opinion, you know?
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm a sucker for visuals, honestly. If I don't enjoy the visuals, I can't enjoy my game.
I feel that too. Like, I mean, I guess I can't really say that because I'm over here not playing Scarlet Nexus because I don't want to play on a 1080p screen. I want to play on my 4K TV.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, to each their own, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I thought Bomb Rush Cyberpunk was really freaking cool. After I saw that skateboard, I was like, let me write this shit down already. It was the first game they showed off, so I was like, all right, sick.
Starting it off good.
Hell yeah. And then I think a little bit after that, we got there's a bunch of other indies they announced that are that all look fantastic. I just don't have a lot to say about them, but I wanted to put down Loop Hero because I know we mentioned it before. I wish this game was on Nintendo Switch, and
like a whole year later.
Yeah, like a whole year later, but hey, it's finally coming to the Nintendo Switch. And I know you've already played some of it, Josh, on PC.
Beat it because it was when my computer was having issues, so I wiped my computer and I lost all my progress, so I got turned off to it.
Okay, at least tell me this. Can you give an explanation of Loop Hero? Just like a quick summary, if you could.
Without spoilers, pretty much I would. From the synopsis, basically, your character has amnesia. So the premise of the game is that you're going in circles trying to remember things pretty much. And that's why when you play the game, you're going in circles and as
loops.
Yeah, loops. And as you're playing, you're putting down cards, which are supposed to be like memories pretty much. And then like, it's pretty much a deck builder pretty much, but it's all the cards are in your hand and not a deck.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you defeat enemies, certain enemies give you certain cards, and then you place the cards around the board. Like I said, they're supposed to be your memories. And then certain combinations of cards will grant different things as well. So like there's like a lot to play with. There's a lot of things to do, and then like you get like these materials where you can like upgrade like your encampment pretty much.
Oh, okay, kind of like your stats.
Yeah, your stat. Oh, not stats actually, but there's things you can upgrade to make it a little bit easier. It doesn't really help too much in all honesty, but it's not your stats. And then you can unlock new cards that way as well.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's fun. It's pretty good. It's like it's also one of those games that you can play without actually having to play the game too. Like if you're busy, you could have it running on the side, and there's a setting on there as well to help make the game more convenient for you if like you just have it on the side.
Cool. Yeah, definitely. So would you recommend me getting this even a year later? Definitely pick it up on Switch since freaking love Slay the Spire, but I don't know if I would compare this game to Slay the Spire, but I'm just saying.
I would say they're two different games, honestly.
Yeah.
But you didn't end up getting it on your PC?
No. I was waiting for a Switch port, but damn.
Honestly, it's hard to say to get it on Switch because it's like a fun game. You could actively play it as well, but it's also like a game you can play while not having to play it. So it's like, why would you want to play it on your Switch if you don't actually have to actively be playing it, kind of deal?
Okay, I get you. I'll think about it because I've been thinking about playing a lot more games. I'm about to set up a new PC pretty much, and I just bought like 2 monitors so I could go dual monitor setup. So I've been thinking about like, damn, I can't wait to play all these new games on my new setup. So
Dang.
I feel more appeal to be actually at my desk, you know?
Yeah, lately I've been thinking about making a new build as well, honestly. As soon as I can get no, not as soon as, man, it's hard because I don't want to dish out like $800 for a 3070.
Yeah. Dude, I've seen AMD stock is finally stable.
Yeah, and Nvidia
So that's good.
is supposed to start going up soon, apparently,
Hopefully.
from what I've heard. And then AMD CPUs are obtainable again now, apparently.
Yeah, I looked at them last night. I've been to Best Buy, B&H, Newegg. I seen a bunch of them because I was like, 'cause I was looking at PC builds and everyone has like a 5950X, I believe, the 16 core, 32 threads. And I was like, high key, should I go overkill and like put that in my build? I was like, nah, I don't need to put 16 cores in my stuff. 12 is way more than enough.
Like, what was it the other day? I was talking to my dad, and because my dad was like, man, I think I might get a desktop computer so he could just have a dedicated computer for home because he has a laptop, right? But he was thinking about getting a dedicated, like just a desktop. And I was like, give me $1,000. You could have mine and I'll just build a new one.
What do you say?
you just started laughing.
Like that, yeah, it'd be like that. And it's like, come on, Dad, it's not even scalper price.
It's not. That's like, okay, if it wasn't for how much computer parts are right now, my computer is like $1,000 pretty much in its current condition. But I feel like the way electronics have been, you think I could sell my computer for like 1,500 or 16 if I wanted to?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
That's like rough. I could definitely get like 50% markup right now, definitely on my computer. Which is, I think, is insane. Because like my graphics card is like, my graphics card is like straight up garbage right now compared to like everything else. But the scalpers are making everything worse. Because if it wasn't for the scalpers, everybody should be able to get a graphics card whenever they feel like getting one.
I had someone offer me $1,500 for my 3080 Ti on OfferUp.
$1,500?
Yes.
How much did you pay for it?
2 Gs.
Oh my gosh.
After tax, it was like $1,970 or something. Well,
aren't prices going down now on graphics cards? Finally, I've heard they've been going down.
Well, retail, like, because I bought it from Best Buy. I don't know about pricing wise. I don't see how they could drop the price. You can't even buy that shit. Besides, you wait outside Micro Center.
I know. I want to buy a card, but I don't want to buy a card because I just want to see all the scalpers just lose their money when the prices of cards drop.
Yeah, honestly. And you'll be there waiting. Give me the card. Give me candy, lady. All right, let's get back to this. We got 2 more things and we'll end this show.
For sure.
So another thing that piqued my interest, or another thing that I wrote down, was Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon. It's a puzzle roguelike action adventure. When I saw this game, I was going to fast forward through it, and then I noticed something. It looked like Candy Rush to me, and any Candy Rush type of game, not that I'm against Candy Rush or anything, it's just
Rush
that type
or
of...
Crush?
Candy Crush, sorry. Candy Crush.
I was like, what the heck is this?
Any game that's like Candy Crush, where it's just like you're moving puzzles around, they pop, like that's it. I'm like, okay, like I don't want to play this because this isn't something I want to play.
Looks like a cash grab kind of deal.
Not even like a cash grab. It just looks, I don't know. It just doesn't look, not that it's not fun. It's just that why play this when I could be playing something else, you know?
Yeah.
Or even on my phone, like, why am I playing this? Like, it's going to be a waste of my time.
Yeah, when you could be playing Final Fantasy 14.
Sure. But yeah, once I saw Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon and I saw that it looked kind of like it, I was like, okay, I'm not watching this. I'm skipping it. I don't want to, like, I'm not going to talk about
interested.
it, you know? Yeah. And then I look closer and you're actually in the puzzle. You're moving the stuff like as the character in kind of like a rhythm beat, like Crypt of the Necromancer,
Yeah.
where things are like kind of like a dungeon and there's actual bosses in the middle. So you kind of are moving things in place to make them disappear and get out of your way. But I thought this looked way better than anything else, and I thought that was freaking cool.
Yeah,
and
it like
there's
has
a
its own
two-player
spin
mode.
on it.
Yeah, it looked really cool. So I'm definitely gonna keep my interest in this. This is gonna be, I believe this is a timed exclusive also, and it's coming this holiday. But yeah, what did you think when you saw that?
I thought it was pretty interesting because like you can't walk on like spaces that are occupied by blocks and or like by anything. So like it's like the arena or like the field is constantly changing as the pieces come down, you know? It's
Yeah.
not like your traditional side scroller where you're going from room to room to room kind of deal. It's like the room is changing as you play.
Yeah, yeah, it
So
was definitely different than Candy
Yeah.
Crush, but
It's
it was like
unique.
yeah,
I've
it's like the
definitely
same
never
concept,
seen
but
anything
same.
like that.
Yeah, dude, it looked freaking cool. Especially the two player. It reminded me of like multiplayer Tetris where you're sending blocks to each other or whatever.
Hmm.
And the two players is pretty much like if the castle crashes on you, you're pretty much done. The other player wins. And you
Yeah.
can send other stuff to each other. But that was really cool. I was like, damn, that's even cool too.
Will I play
But-
it though? Probably not, but it looks good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll come on PC and everything.
That's like my thoughts all the time, honestly. After we're
Will I
done
play
talking
it?
about it, no.
Nah.
Is it
Looks
good though?
Nah. But finally, the last thing we got to talk about was the final presentation, Eastward. They
Yes, let me
didn't say
click on
anything
that.
about the game. They just showed it off, and wow, that game looked freaking awesome. So I had to go to, so I had to go to their website to go to their press kit to actually give you guys a description of the game. Eastward is an adventure game with RPG elements set in the beautifully detailed decaying world where society is starting to collapse as the human population shrinks to an all-time low. As the world around falls to ruin, you play as a hardworking digger, John, who must guide a mysterious girl named Sam through dangerous decaying cities, inhabited by strange monsters and even stranger people. Inspired by 90s Japanese animation, the visual style of Eastward has been brought to life using a combination of modern, innovative 3D lighting system and a rich retro pixel art.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of like the style reminds me of a lot of like Octopath Traveler, for instance. You know, the one we both haven't beat yet.
Yeah.
I love Octopath, but I can't beat it just because there's such a grind in between storylines.
Honestly, yeah, I agree with you there.
But yeah, aesthetically, it looks really good though. The Eastward.
Yeah, dude, I thought it was freaking cool.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed while I was watching. I was like, once I saw the train in the very beginning with the light go through different islands, I was like, what is this?
Yeah, like
And
like
I just kept watching, and it showed more of an open world. I was like, holy crap, this is gonna be awesome.
is this a Switch exclusive or is it going to be on PC too?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Because this is one I might actually play. In all honesty.
Nope. It's on Steam. It's already on sale.
Oh, it's on It's on Steam. Really?
Yep. I mean, it's not available yet. It's coming out September 16th, I believe. Literally a month from now.
Man, I've opened and closed my Steam like 4 different times throughout this podcast.
But yeah, this game looks fantastic. There's not much to say because just for the information that I have. But yeah, this game looks phenomenal. I'm definitely going to pick this up day one and playing this.
I'm
I
not sure
think
if
this
I'll
game
play it
comes
day
out-
one, but I'll definitely play it at some point. Oh, and it's
I
10% off.
Yeah, so it's $22 instead of
Mhm.
25, I believe.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that's pretty much all the news. And I mean, last thing that I wanted to talk about was that, I mean, I already love pixel art, but I noticed like after this direct, I don't know if it's clear, but Yeah, I think pixel art looks fantastic when it's
Oh,
done
yeah.
correctly.
64
Like, for
bit.
example,
Or not, it's
yeah,
not even 64 bit, because 64 bit looks more pixely than this. It's like, it's not 60, it's definitely not 64 bit, because 64 bit looks more blocky, but it is
yeah,
pixel art.
Yeah. Eastward is a 3D pixel.
Okay.
At least that's what they said right now. But for example, like Hyper Light Drifter is one thing that comes to mind.
I forgot that. Is that on Steam?
Yeah, Hyper Light Drifter is freaking awesome.
Oh,
Or Moonlighter's cool too.
I know what Hyper Light Drifters is. I've seen you play this game.
Yeah, that game's freaking awesome.
This was on my wish list for a while, and then I was like, am I actually gonna play this game? And then I was like, nah. Because
That's
like
cool.
I like roguelikes, but I can only stick to them for so long.
I think it's easier on PC. It's harder on Switch.
It's like I like rogues, but I can only stick with the gameplay loop for so long, kind of deal. Because
Yeah,
all roguelikes have like a similar gameplay loop.
Yeah, for sure. The second thing I noticed, and I was already in this boat when I would probably say the beginning of the last gen, PS4 and Xbox One, and they're giving away free games, and they were just indies. I was like, why are they giving away these indies? I think indies are so stupid and they suck. No, I am not gonna say that ever again, because I believe indies changed my life. Indies open up my mind on how games are and that they could tell a really good story. And so the second thing I wanted to point out is that just because it's an indie game or it's developed by an indie studio doesn't mean that it can't be a great game, let alone game of the year. Because last year, 2020, when Hades came to Switch, Hades was my game of the year last year. I fucking love
Such
Hades.
a good game. Hades?
Yeah.
I copped it a few months ago, but I think I have like 2 hours in it because I started playing Final Fantasy around the time I got Hades. But Hades is a really good game.
Yeah, the voice acting, the character art when you're talking to somebody, damn, it's so good.
And the gameplay loop doesn't even feel like a gameplay loop, because even when you die, it doesn't feel like there's different interactions at the end of every run, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again, because you're getting rewarded with like a different dialogue at the end of every run. Or like even mid-run, you can get different dialogue.
What was the last boss you fought in Hades?
Oh my gosh, I don't even remember.
Meg?
No, I killed Meg.
Who's the second boss?
I got past the second boss too. Did I make it to the third or the fourth boss? Third or fourth boss?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah, just because it's an indie game, don't put it to the side. Definitely play these games, because I think indie games are fantastic. I think another one of my favorites is like Creature in the Well. It's like a pinball action adventure. It's pretty cool.
Oh, or isn't Little Nightmares an indie game too? And that one did really well.
Little Nightmares, Little Nightmares 1 and 2, Hollow Knight.
Was Moonlighter?
Hyper Light Drifter. Yeah, there's countless indies that you could play. Coffee Talk.
Oh, that one was good. Oh, that's like a niche game though. I don't feel like too many people talked about Coffee Talk.
Well, I mean, it was still developed by indie from a indie developer.
One Step from Eden was popular for a bit.
Oh yeah, true. But Helltaker was like a one shot. Helltaker is awesome. I love that game. That puzzle game.
Yeah, that was a free to play too.
Yeah, Slay the Spire. I'm waiting for their board game to get announced so I could buy it. I fucking love Slay the Spire. That was awesome. I literally probably played that indie more than anything.
Speedrunners that got picked up in popularity again, even though it's like an old game.
Castle Crashers, Battle Block Theater, Pit People,
Spiritfarer. Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah, Spiritfarer.
Yeah, I like that one.
Alien Hominide, like all these classics too. You know, like they were indies before indies. You know, was the thing.
Or like Honey Pop.
But yeah, if I were to say anything from this episode of the podcast, I would say don't let indies slide by. Definitely give them a chance. Don't sleep on them. Yeah, don't sleep on them. Give them a chance, because I would dare even say they're charging you like a minimum price, and just because they're that much doesn't mean they suck. I would even say like if Hades was $60, I would gladly pay $60 to play Hades.
Yeah.
If it wasn't 25 already. I mean, it is $25 like the price they're charging, but if it was $60, I think I got my $60 worth from playing it.
I don't feel like for a roguelike though, I don't feel like you could pay more than like 30 for a roguelike game.
I mean, there's Returnal, but Returnal's a AAA studio. Not even a AAA studio.
Returnal?
It has a AAA budget. Yeah, for the PS5 exclusive.
Oh, it's on. I haven't seen Returnal. I don't know what that is. Let me look it up real quick. I've heard a lot about it.
But yeah, I thought if you were to take anything away, if you see an indie game that piques your interest, definitely check it out.
Oh, I've seen you play Returnal. That looks really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a $60 game.
It's 70.
Did you say 70?
Yeah. Next gen games are $70 now.
Oh, I forgot that next gen.
I don't know if it's gonna happen to PC also, but I mean, we'll see.
People are gonna riot if it happens to PC.
But yeah, I mean, Xbox Game Pass has Hades now because it just came to consoles a couple of days ago. But if you have Xbox Game Pass has a lot of indies in there that you could try out for free. If you don't want to pay for an indie, just go straight there. If you have PC or Xbox, definitely check it out.
Mm-hmm. Actually, now that I think about it, it would be fine if it jumped to 70 anyways, because most of the PC community is known for like waiting for sales and then getting it when it's on sale.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter for
it doesn't matter.
PC people. But
it's really rare for sales to come up on consoles.
I mean, even when games do come to PC for like pre-order, there's already links that you could pre-order it for $10 off already. It's not 60, it's usually 50, you know? Like Green Man Gaming.
Humble Bundle, G2A if you want to go the sketchy route. Okay. The unofficial way.
Yes, the illegal way.
Not everything there is illegal though, but most of it is. CD keys.
But that'll do it for episode 70 of the local podcast. We don't have any questions in the Discord, and if you do want to ask us anything, you can literally, I guess, write in the YouTube comments. I haven't posted anything on my Instagram about the podcast since like 30 episodes ago or something, but yeah, you could join our Discord. It's pretty much just a big old organized group chat. We have sections where we can talk about video games, anime, movies, shows. You can post pictures of your dogs if you want. The homie posted a raccoon, Wild Thunder, last year in June. It's not very poppin', but hey, join and let's get it popping together, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was episode 70. You can find us on Audioboom, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Store, YouTube. All those links are down in the description down below. Even the invite link to the Discord and anywhere you're listening to this too. So yeah, I mean, we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Later.
Peace.